So today, I am going to be showing you how I do my face makeup. So, primer, moisturizer, foundation, concealer, setting, bronzing, blush, all that, contour. So, it's really snowy outside right now, so I decided just to go ahead and make some videos for you guys. I hope you like it. I hope it helps you with any contouring or anything like that. Let me know if you guys have any questions, but if you want to see how I do my face makeup, then please. Okay, so first I start off with moisturizer. That's probably the #1 thing you should always do. And I've been using this Murad Mattifier. And it works really good. It's kind of tacky, but, like sticky. But if you're like me and have super oily skin, this stuff works really well. I only have a sample right now, but I'm thinking about going and buying it. Just put it all over your face. Make sure you get even coverage too. And even if your skin is oily, you should still use moisturizer because there's a difference between oil and moisture. And I usually let that sit in for like 20-30 seconds before I put on my primer. And I've tried so many different primers. I really love the Urban Decay Brightening and Toning one, right? Brightening and Tightening one. That one works really well. But lately I've been using the Too Faced Hangover one, and that one's awesome. I really like it a lot, and again, I only have a sample one, but thinking about buying that one. Same with the primer, just make sure you get it evenly all over your skin. I had a gross zit this morning. Can you see that? Ew, disgusting. Then I do my foundation. I used to use this kind of brush for my foundation, but I watched some videos and I just purchased the stippling brush, and this is incredible. This one leaves like little stripes and like stroke marks, I guess, everywhere. It doesn't blend it very well. No matter how many times I clean it, it just doesn't do a very good job at blending. And this one, it's just a way better finish than that kind of, I don't know. It's like a paintbrush or something. I don't want paint marks on my face. I want it to blend together and kind of like go into my skin. To use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, which I really like this stuff a lot, but again, my skin is super oily, and this stuff works good for, I don't know, the first half of the day, and then after that it just makes my skin feel oily and gross, and you can just see the oil coming through, and I just don't like that at all. So I actually just bought this Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. This one's the Ivory one, and this is Benefit. I've tried a few Benefit products before, but I actually really like this a lot. It's not as heavy coverage as the Kat Von D one is, but it's so light, but it does cover well, and it doesn't make my skin feel all gross throughout the day, so it's pretty awesome. So I just start with this brush. It's dirty right now, and I put that much on there, and I just kind of make some dots all over the first side of my face. So like that. And then, instead of, you can do circular motions too, but I like to like stipple it into my face, I guess. And bring it down. And I usually do my foundation first before I do my eye makeup, but since I decided not to do eye makeup for you guys today. I just went ahead and did it. If you don't have one of these stippling brushes, go and buy one right now. This one was only $10 at Ulta, and it's the Real Techniques stippling brush. And I love it. I love it so much. I don't think I will ever go back to this. No. Nope. So after I do that, I use the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. Sorry, it was confusing to say. It's just like this powdery kind of finishing powder. And powder really irritates me sometimes, like loose powder, because it just gets everywhere and it's just a freaking mess. So just be careful. I just use this brush right here. It's just a, I don't know, cheap little brush that I've had for a while. And just like the stippling brush, I just kind of loosely put it all over my face. And I don't really do circles too much because I don't want to take off the foundation that I already did. I'll put my concealer over it. So the concealer I've been using is the Too Faced Absolutely Flawless in the color Vanilla. I just used this little brush, which broke off, so it's just this. And I put that much. And I cover my dark circle, and I go down the sides of my nose, and up like this. And up, up. Now I try not to use too much of this, because it is a thicker concealer. Okay. I just take my finger and lightly blend it and bring it underneath my eyes. Underneath my wing. And then to set my concealer, I use the Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. It's just a translucent powder. I just take the same brush that I did the Bare Minerals with, and I just pat it on there. And then, with this little kind of flat brush, I take it and I get in the inner corners of my eyes and right underneath where that big brush really couldn't get anything done. Then, lately I've been using this Kat Von D Contouring Everlasting Face Shaper Bronzer in Shady Business 1. See that? I like it a lot. It's really dark, so that's good. That's what it looks like. And I take this angled contour brush. It's from e.l.f. and it's a professional bronzing brush. I've had it for a while, so just be careful not to do too much product. But I just like suck my cheeks in and see where the line would go, and I start from my hairline right here and go in. And then I just blend out. And up to my temples. Then up here. Bring it down. Just like that. And the same with this side. And then I take it along my jawline. So I literally follow my jawline like this, and then I drag it down in circular motions. And then underneath my chin too a little bit. And then I'll take the smaller little brush. Again, I don't know what it is. I just had it forever. And I take it along my nose. Very lightly. I don't like to contour my nose too much because my nose is pretty little. But I do a little bit. Just to give some depth in the middle of my face. What are you doing? And then for blush, I use Clinique Fresh Bloom, number 11 Peony blend. I don't know. That's what it is. And it's like this corally kind of color. And it's kind of shimmery. And I use this brush. This is another Real Techniques. This is a contour brush, but I use it as a blush brush. You can use it for whatever you want. You don't always have to use brushes for what they're intended for. Whatever works for you, I guess. And I just do a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, and I blend it up into my contour. Make sure you blend it with your contour, because you don't want any lines. Like, you don't want to just see your blush and then see your contour. Like, you want it all blended together. So that's that, and then I also set it with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. But I don't know where that's at right now. This is how I do my face. So, if you have any questions about it, or would like to see anything else, just comment on this or let me know on my Instagram. Thanks, guys.